Exciting news! There's a new junction that's opened on the A1 by Grantham, a market town situated in the south of Lincolnshire. Grantham was the birthplace of the diesel engine, with the first running example manufactured in 1892 by Richard Hornsby and Sons, who were based in Grantham at the time. They would then go on to manufacture the first tractor in 1896, and when it was sold in 1897, it was the first sale of a tractor ever recorded. Notable residents of Grantham include Isaac Newton, the one with the physics, Edith Smith, the first female police officer to be given the full powers of arrest, and Grantham was also the birthplace of oh, never mind. So what about this new junction then? Well, it all starts back in 2005 when the then Labour government announced a new programme of funding. The funding was due to be allocated to a project that they called the New Growth Points Project. In essence, they set aside £1.7 billion of funding for new housing or construction projects designed to bring economic growth into areas that may not have been able to expand until this point. In 2007, following a successful bid from Lincolnshire County Council, they were awarded a chunk of the money which they decided to spend on Grantham, with a plan to build 6,000 new homes, new industrial estates, commercial estates, as well as improving the transport and infrastructure links, and by 2015 they wanted to see the town grow from a population of 38,000 to 50,000. The council identified 4 areas of Grantham that would see funding allocated and redevelopment or construction works carried out. We're interested in the southern quadrant, where a large portion of new houses and industrial areas would be built. Before any work could begin, there needed to be a few years of paperwork and disagreements. During this time, various studies were conducted, and one such study concluded that the traffic in Grantham was already a bit of a problem, with the larger goods vehicles being forced to take an unavoidable route through the town centre. And of course, with new residents, new houses and industry on the way, this problem was only going to get worse. Something needed to be done then, and the solution they came up with was to build the Grantham Southern Relief Road, a 3-phase project that would see the construction of 2 new link roads and a motorway-style junction to cater for the new industrial estates and the new housing estates. Phase 1 and 2 were granted planning permission in 2010, but it wouldn't be until after 6 years of council bullcrap that work would actually commence. Phase 1 was to build the new link road and roundabouts between the B1174 and the A1, whilst Phase 2 was to build the junction itself. Work on the junction started in 2019, and it was completed and open to traffic on December 20th, 2022. And here it is, Spittlegate Junction, named after a farm found to the east. And the name Spittlegate was once used as a place name for the area before Grantham grew larger and the name was dropped. The junction is designed in a dumbbell configuration which allows traffic to join and exit in all directions. 2 roundabouts and a bridge needed to be built in order to facilitate the new junction, and I know what you're thinking, it'd be a pretty awesome place to get your E36 compact sideways, wouldn't it? At the moment, use of the junction seems to be fairly minimal, but that's most likely because Phase 3 is still underway. Phase 3 is the main link road, though when completed will allow passage between the A1 and the A52 without the need to go through Grantham. Part of Phase 3 involves building a bridge over the railway and the River Witham, and we can see where work has begun on installing the bridge supports for this structure. The whole project is due to be completed by 2025. However, there's a disclaimer on that saying that this date may change based on external factors. It's usually things like war or recession or a lack of government funds that affect projects like this, so I don't see what their problem is. Thanks for watching, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.